All right. When was the last time I recorded? Wednesday. So it's been like 3 days, and I honestly didn't follow up on my idea to use the art computer to test mods. Probably won't mod the game. Don't really want to do that. That's why I don't really play No Core Civ 5. But yeah. So we're gonna continue. I don't think I'll do a second recording today. I'll just do an hour recording because I actually have stuff to do today. Maybe tomorrow I'll do two. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's I don't think we should finish it either way. I mean, we're just start at the start of Act 2, and Act 2 doesn't go all the way till the festival like Act 1 does. And I think we started right before the main game or the poetry game. That's perfect because then I'll have some time to explain. I like to apologize for the cursor because my normal mouse is wireless and it's acting weird, so I'm not using it. I'm using a wired mouse that is like abnormally small. It's literally called Minnie Mouse. All right, not like the Disney character, but it's a small mouse. So that doesn't really matter because you can't see the cursor, but the cursor on my screen is like really jittering. So load game. We only need one save. All right, so during the second act, it does not matter what you do in the second act in order to get the good ending. That's all. Well, it's not really good ending because either way, the club it's the same thing happens basically. Well, actually, no, that's not true. But the same thing happens as in you can just start a brand new game and nothing changes. So in terms of story, yeah, it does. As in the club still exists. It's not deleted. Well, honestly I shouldn't really be saying that because that's like spoiling the game. But so yeah, basically, however, you can still go a Yuri or Natsuki route. You just obviously there's no Sayori route, and for some reason you still can't go a Monica route, which is I would have done that from the very beginning, but the game just doesn't want it to happen. So I'm actually gonna go for Yuri because we already did her. Well, no, we we didn't really go her route, but we had her come over Sunday, and that's a lot of content that the characters have to give. So yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go her. No reason not to. Let's see. Massacre, agonizing, essence. This is super easy. Entropy, vivacious, uh, uncanny, uh, question. Yeah, this is super easy. It's easy to differentiate between Natsuki and Yuri, but Sayori I have trouble on. After image, determination. Um, effulgent, I didn't even know what that said. Let's see, wonderful. Ah, shit. I'm just four after I said it was super easy. Let's see, unrestrained. I just go for the long words. Contamination. Memories might be. Oh yeah, it is incongruent. Misfortune. Whirlwind. Uh, variance. Extraordinary. Oh, that was. Wow, Natsuki, you're expanding your vocabulary. Alright. Let's see how many glitches. Well, I still have like 57 minutes left of recording, so it's going to be a ton of. Because I'm not really sure whether the game's trying to fix itself, because at this point I assume that basically Monica is the game, but the game still might be its own entity trying to solve itself. It's like if you have an error in she basically just she used Python to delete Sayori. So I mean, it could be trying to fix itself, rerun stuff. I don't know, but glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come. For some reason the tone of the music seems higher. I don't know why, but what? You might want to fix that. Thanks for keeping your promise, Josh. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh yeah, and then also the click's really loud, so making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah, you also want to fix that. I also have no water, so I might get really my speaking might get really dry, but I won't have to take like 15 pauses drinking water, so I guess that's good. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I was gonna say I already haven't, but Monica, I can't really read. Can I go into history? Yeah, I can't really read, so I'm gonna need you to like move out of the way. Oh, it was the Monica says like that's big words for someone who keeps a manga in the classroom. Wait, hold on. The entire classroom's like slightly slanted to the right, and it's really bothering my eyes. Like, I just noticed that, but like, can we please like make it stop? Manga is literature. Are you sure about that? Oh, Jesus, I can see it even more now with her out of the way. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Josh. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. I'm not sure that happened in the first part, but anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. What? Wait, mean it like what? You were just asking me to read. How? Jeez. If you don't really want to, then forget anything I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. It's a literature club. You're gonna have to pick up a book. Jeez. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Also, there's lots of parallels between the second act routes and the first act routes. There's obvious differences, but I'll explain it. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, I was expecting like glitch text. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I still have a hard time believing she's only 5'5". Like, she takes up my entire computer screen right now. Like, she's all I see. Well, it might be because the classroom's landed, but still, I don't get it. I thought she'd be like 5'8", 5'9". Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I shouldn't be saying this, but did her boobs get bigger? I should seriously like check into that because I swear on my life, they are bigger. I'm not even like joking. I'm dead serious. Well, Act 2 would make sense, I guess, but phew, it might be the classroom screwing up with my mind. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, thank God, it's good, so much better. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I don't feel bad for distracting her from reading. I know what I should do. Where is my Steam? Oh. Did he just message me? Yeah, nah. Oh yeah, my background, I did not make this, by the way, just throwing that out there. I actually got it from, Monica, the character, has a Twitter, LilMonix3, and then one of the people who commented below commented this picture. I'm not sure if they made it. I mean, I can actually check. Does the person give themselves credit on this? No, I don't see it. So, yeah, I'm just saying it wasn't me. I'm not good at all this types of stuff. Let's see, properties, local files. Oh, Jesus. Browse local files. Alright, can you hear me? Wait, what? This was just recently. Alright, so good thing I checked. I was just going to say, I might want this for later, but I guess, can you hear me? Who's talking? Wait, log.txt. Is this like actual text? Oh no, this is just like the boot up for the game, but this is, can you hear me? There is a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all their motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, Yuri, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt, or a beige turtleneck. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie a knot. This is obviously Monica speaking, but can I respond? Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Oh, shit. There. Hopefully this doesn't, like, break. It shouldn't break the game. Oh, so it actually stays edited. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's get back to this. That took, like, way too long. I'm going to use the trackpad. This mouse is bugging me so much. Let's unplug it. Alright, there. Now I can actually, like, move. And you won't also hear the clicking. I'll get a new mouse just not right now. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Oh, I was confused. There's like no music, but I was just normal music. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Yeah, you think? She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Are you sure about that? I mutter this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Also, I don't think this will affect my speech, but my lip is, like, cut up. So, yeah, just... Wait. You gotta fix your eye there. I wanted to reread... Wait, didn't you just say that? Oh, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, wait, what are you saying? I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. Are you sure? Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. You shouldn't really let that go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. This is important. This is actually really important to lore. There's basically like three layers to Doki Doki. There's the layer of Act 1, which is like a normal literature club. There's the layer of the rest of the game, which is like how it's like actually Monica's like fucking with everything. And then there's the third layer, which is the hidden lore in the game. And one of them is this. I'm not going to spoil anything, because we pretty much already know Monica's behind everything. It's like, well, I mean, she obviously gives a reveal at the end, but looking back and playing through the game, like, with knowledge of what happens, there's plenty of hints. Like, obviously, that thing, can you hear me? She's basically like, she's like amplifying the character's, like, emotions or whatever, or their feelings. And then, yeah, but I'm not going to touch any of the third layer stuff, that's all, like, but I will compare it back to, like, previous, the previous rendition in the first act, because if you pick Yuri in the first act, she pretty much does nearly the same things. There's just, some stuff's obviously different, which I'll point out, but, yeah. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. That's also lore related. Portrait of Markov and the eye symbol, both very important. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Now, she obviously does not say this in the first act. She says something like, it's about a girl who finds her mother, and then because of that, like, people are after her. But now, this is obviously, like, this is basically a portrait of Markov and what the eye symbol represents. See, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Kind of what Monica's doing to you two, just like amplifying everything. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. I'm pretty sure that's not how selective breeding works. Just throwing that out there. I'm not like a biology major or anything, but I'm about 95% sure that's. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Yeah, there's the entire book. But anyway, I'm really into it. Well, congratulations. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of. The main character is. He still has like this. I'm pretty sure he has the same script as Act 1, but. Yeah, that's kind of dark, isn't it? Just kind of. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. It started out dark. Her first words were like, it's about a human experimentation prison. I don't know what you mean by turn. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Josh? No, it's not that. Well, I'm not a fan of it. I don't want to read that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. How should I read the bold text? That's going to come up like a lot. This is just the first time. With Natsuki, she gets bold text as well. If you go her route, it's different. But yeah. So can I actually click? Oh, I can still click history. But yeah, yeah, I don't know how I'd read that. So then suddenly I'm rambling, aren't I? The game's breaking. Not again. Again? I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, or other things, doesn't matter, my whole body gets incredibly yeah, it ends there. So I might have to go back and read it sometimes, but right now I'm fine. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. It could be the other way around too, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. I need water. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. Oh yeah, and when I beat the game, or at least the first time, I might try and like find a different recording software that I can actually see the cursor on. Well, for this game it doesn't really matter, but like if I want to do like Town of Salem, I guess that's and Civ as well. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. What a loser. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Alright? Well, I mean, we're not touching, so I'm not sure how that would be. Well, we still radiate heat, so I guess. Yeah, you're right. You really do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, aha. Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against yours, then hold my book more between the two of them. Them. Oh, referring to desk. I thought I was referring to something else. I was really confused for a second. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. This is actually a picture from Act 1. But even if, to get the good ending, as I call it, you need to get all these images in Act 1, so you can't just, like, get them through Act 2. So, like, this is one, this would be the Yuri route for Act 1. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Alright, for a few things about this, alright? The book is still, like, right in front of her. We're, like, completely off to the side. Second off, like, it would be, you had to slide your entire desk and chair over. You could have literally just slid your chair over. I mean, yeah, whatever. This isn't important. Also, Yuri has a clip on both sides of her hair, apparently, because it's normally on her left side, which is our right, but I guess it's the opposite here. Continuity or yeah, she has two things. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Most romantic reading about human experimentation in religious camps and selective breeding through cutting off limbs. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. You're not even touching, because you can't see your shoulder in this view, so you're basically looking straight. So your shoulder isn't touching her. I don't know. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Well, she is bathing in the feeling of our body heat, so are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. We're slow readers. I think I got a bit distracted for 1 second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You're not. That's funny. You're not. You don't read. That's basically what she's saying. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. That's a big word for the main character who doesn't read. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Jesus. Everyone's sick. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Oh, look at her eye. She's like a... But also, this is also changed from the first act. No, I don't relate to this character at all. In the first act, she sort of says, like, what do you mean? And then she also doesn't have this face. This face is like... Yeah, that's the weird face from the side view, though. She'll make a face like that, and we'll be in the front view, but that's later. But yeah. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Basically, when she smiles with her mouth open and her eyes are like super wide open, that's a second act thing. Like that you saw when she was looking at us. Yeah, that's also only the second act. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. What? What does she do to her arms? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Yeah, look at that face. All right. Let's think of the anatomy. So, her hair covers the entire back of her head, right? And then covers like basically the entire sides of her face, leaving only because it goes way out in front of her ears. So I don't know why that came into my head. Also, her hair somehow isn't covering her ears, but aha. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Oh yeah, she doesn't have breathing problems. She has cardiac problems, I assume. Yep, she puts her hand on her chest as if to feel its heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Are you sure about that? Just make that face as soon as you say that. I just need some water. Water, are you sure about that? I mean... Last time when you were in our house, if you have the guts Do something like that here. It wouldn't surprise me if you do at school. I mean, alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Alright, is there like a door like in the front, or did she like sprint all the way across the classroom to leave? What on earth was that about? Josh? Did something happen just now? Well, I assume you know. I hear piano, so I assume you're listening. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. She undid the knot, that's what she did. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No promises. Uh, no, nothing. Aha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I'm still singing. I didn't read that. Monica. I should start with Monica. What did that say? Oh, I make a mental note of what that's unimportant. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Josh. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I know that. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Oh yeah, she says she can see us. Or I could just put like tape over the camera, and then she wouldn't know. I mean, she can't see us. That's how to counter her. I mean, she's still on the computer. She still needs things to like see out of. So I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Josh. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. Well, we'll get past it, eventually. Mm-hmm. Great job, Josh. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's urine. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. He says this, and why would anyone say that? Like, literally. That's probably, why would you say that? That's not very fair. No, I don't think any girl would be like, they'd be like, what are you even saying? Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I'm pretty sure she doesn't say that in Act 1, but... she's getting more aggressive in Act 2. She literally, like, read me. Like, let's take a look at this again. Whoa. Can I not? Hold on. Whoa, why can't I access my things? Let's read. No. I don't know why I wasn't able to. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I didn't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She's spent so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her on coming on a little strongly. Yeah, she definitely doesn't say it's in Act 1. I didn't know what she says, but it's definitely not this. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. I know you're back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. You were here. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. That's what you should say instead of saying like, oh, I purposefully keep everyone's expectations low. So, like, if you want to be humble, say something like that. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, is this the same poem? Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. No, I'm looking at the screen, not the camera. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. Panic, there must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I'm right here. No need to worry. I will try not to close the game, but maybe I can just minimize it till the next recording tomorrow. That might be better. Hole in the wall. That's obviously the camera on my laptop, or just, I don't know, me, maybe? I don't know. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Well, in the last act, but it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Well, it would come on strongly. That's like literally reality changing. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Oh, that won't happen, doubt it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or your story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. You said this last time. Just force yourself to get something up down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No problem. Let's see, Yuri. Yuri reads the poem. I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Did I do? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her entire face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's, I guess you're right. Well, I mean, what would you have done wrong? Complimenting someone? What am I getting nervous for? Ha. Yuri takes a breath. Check your chest, check your pulse. I mean, your neck's right there. You can't check your wrists or your chest, but you could still check your neck. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? None. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a trail of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Well, she is an expert in writing. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little, but biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Well, you two are just like bare opposites, so it's understandable. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah. This is literally the same poem. Yeah, this is literally the same as her first poem the first time, so we're done with that. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Well, it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time reading, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Josh. Really? You must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. This was in the first act, I remember. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Well, obviously. You think so? She's the right expert. Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Josh. Ah, me too. Alright, Nutski. Last one. She's gonna hate our poem because it's like basically Yuri's poem. Oh, rip. So bad. Her eyeballs just exploded. I actually never saw that before. I was confused. I'm like, yo, why is there a pause here? And then just, it's like when people gouge out others' eyeballs, it's just, hers just like spontaneously gouged. Like, it's so bad. Josh, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Yeah, wait, what? What are you even saying? What's your poem like? Right, talking about the coins under the vending machine? What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? Yes, I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in some effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, nice. The main character actually gains some courage. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, each to their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. It's literally the same poem. I'm not even gonna look over it, much less read. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. However, hold on. Their poems changed on day 2, so like they're not the same as Act One's poems. They changed. So, what? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Easy to read. Read. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You're not a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Nope. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, we're done with the first day. Jeez, that's phew. Oh, 40 minutes for the first day. That's actually quick. The last time it took me like an hour. I guess that's everyone. We glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh, maybe it only did it for the first time, but I swear I heard like a change of tone. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Can I don't know why I can't access this on my screen. Oh, that's the wrong command. I almost just did something bad. Alright, nothing new. Maybe it's because everything is minimized. That's probably not helping. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but in reality, it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Josh did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Wait, what? I'm like, better not be having a stroke right now. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Jeez, which I haven't yet. And Josh liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Josh appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know if he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh, is this different? No. If I was full of myself, I'll deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Josh started showing up. Oh no, this is old. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Oh, this is new. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. A screen better not be breaking. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy bitch. Ooh, edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Is there like a singularity, or is it just going to keep getting worse? You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You already do, don't you? You're about like 5 days too late, Natsuki. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Josh hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. I'm pretty sure this is like blowing out my laptop speakers here. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if he just noticed I was standing there. Josh, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Well, you started, Natsuki. We already been over this. How did I get dragged? Oh, that's quick. It's the same text as the first day, but it's really quick. Yeah, neither of them worked, but Yuri all the way. Let's go, boys. Hey, Monica. It's nice to meet you here. I'm gonna keep it like this. It's a wonderful day we're having. Oh, I actually have to click one of them. I want to leave that there, so I'm gonna check this real quick. And nothing new. Alright. Oh, not only are you like blocking everything. She's not only blocking Natsuki Yuri, the text, but she's also blocking her own text box. Okay. Yeah, you can hear my laptop It's dying trying to run this game. I had like 10 gigabytes left. I better not run out of space. Hey Josh, why don't we step outside for a little? Oh, that's cool. It moves to the side, so I can actually read it now. Okay, sounds good. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. I thought I was nearly done with the first day. Now it's 45 minutes in and still some stuff. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Passive aggressiveness, that's not a bad thing in your case. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the artist, then it's fine. Okay, Monica. I would spend time with you, but the game won't give me a chance. I don't care about them. I cared about you, Sayori, the R2 screw himself. I'm just going Yuri because I spent time with her Sunday. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Same. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. When's there going to be music again? Because all I can hear is the laptop. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. That was quick. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Well, clearly did. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. Oh, that's new. She, with her eye. There's tons of new, like, stuff in, well, mainly with Yuri, like, with her appearance, like, mainly, like, her facial expressions. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Josh, please don't hate me. Well, I wouldn't say I hate you now, but please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Is that confirmation, or is that just like you saying that? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks to me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. This is the literature club. Your role as president doesn't mean that much. It doesn't give you that much authority. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. Jesus, she is more aggressive. She's calling everyone out. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Josh. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... or you could do that. I was looking forward to speaking with her. That's, very unfortunate. Alright. Heaven sent. Vitality. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I think her face, like, glitched out when I clicked it. Let's... Oh, that might have just been me. I'm keeping an eye on her face. Yeah, that might have just been me. Oh shit! I fell for that again. Oh, that ain't good. Fickle. I'm not sure. Will this word apply to Natsuki or Yuri? Or is this is probably gonna break the game, honestly, but. Alright, so am I gonna get Yuri either way? She's jumping. So, yeah, I guess that's good for me. Is fantasy not Yuri? Oh, no, I guess. It doesn't matter now. We're already done. Oh, what? Wasn't it just 20? Oh, that's the picture from Happy Endings. Or what? No, Happy Thoughts, not Happy Endings. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I didn't think that was a part of the game. Let's double check that. Oh, what is this? What is this? This is new. Text. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times I play, it's all the same. It'd be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? I already do, Monica. Ah, shit. Alright, there. Edited. Fixed it. Wait. Theoretically, she could, like, directly communicate with not the protagonist, but, like, the player just by this way. because she can clearly make and edit files, so you can just respond to them. I mean, there's no reason not to. Alright, so 50 minutes runs. Alright. This is the third day. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Josh. Ah, hi, Yuri. Let's see if Natsuki remembers what happened yet. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the wave of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Well, her expression isn't weird today. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. I still hear the piano, so she's obviously listening. But suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Okay, Yuri, about yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. Well, Natsuki was basically the same thing. You want to be edgy, bitch? Oh, wait. Be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge there. Oh, wait. You already do. See, there was something wrong with her, too, so. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Yeah, that's totally what it was. Well, whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Josh, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Okay, there. Got it. Some of that extra dopamine. Or endomorphine. Wait, don't listen to me. I'm not chemist. I'm really glad. Well, sap biology. No, it's chemistry, I'm pretty sure. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Oh, hey, Natsuki, you remember anything? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. Oh, Jesus. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Oh, so I guess. Did Monica, what did she do? Did she probably just completely erased her memory? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yeah, I'm just going to speak slightly louder. I don't want to, put too much pressure on my throat, but, oh, why? I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Well, she does. I mean, no, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Alright, so insult them, but say you don't hate them. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. What? We just got here. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I think this is the only time everyone's in the corner of the room. Yeah, that's true. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Let's be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing it for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. That pose looks really weird when she's always on the left, when she's all the way to the left. Her face almost clips out of the screen. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. I can wait. Me, the player, I have plenty of time. Tomorrow, the day after, 40, however many years I have left to live. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Josh. Thank you. I assume you're talking to me? Yeah. You can't let me down. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Micah is referring to the whole club or just me. Or me. Probably me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Well, if you say not really, that means something. Just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Josh, since your compliment puts me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I meant in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? She doesn't do this in the first act, obviously, but just won't stop pounding for some reason. You should get that checked out by a doctor. Irregular heartbeat, you know. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book of her bag. Portrait of Markov, Chapter 2. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Not thank you very much. Thanks very much sounds weird. There's one thing that can make my reading time here better. It's a nice cup of tea. You make tea every day? Anyway, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Oh, jeez. Wow. I followed and watched as he retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Listen, why would you base someone's movement off their speaking? I'm not sure what you're trying to get at, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Well, apparently she's only 5'5", so... Okay, may I have the water pitcher? So the main character should be, like, taller. Thanks, I'll be right back. Well, I'm actually not sure what the average height of the Japanese high schoolers, so... Might not be. That's okay. You stay here. But I'm, like, short for the American high school, so... It wouldn't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay, so she's filling up the water pitcher. Or she could be doing something else. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, something clearly is holding her up. Oh, the music's muffled. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. Not in my mind, or not the logical place for what she's doing, I guess. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. That's all the way down at the hallway. It sounds like breathing. Oh, jeez. Oh, that I should stop doing these sound effects. I'm gonna stop. Sharp inhale, like something is sucking air through her teeth. That's better. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Bad move, kid. Yuri. Oh, at least it doesn't. At least I can actually look and observe before I continue. Because as soon as I hit this button, I know it's gonna, like, something bad's gonna happen. Unlike the Sayori Noose thing, I could actually, like, see. Where's your knife, Yuri? I see all the cuts, but I don't see your knife. She was actually. It takes some balls to cut in someone's house that you're at. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something's good. Let's check this. For a second I thought one more thing was added, but oh shit. Where's this? All right. So now that we've noticed your beautiful cuts. Terrible. What am I saying? Some people, if you happen to listen, almost no one watches these videos. Much so that means that, like, basically no one who cuts watches these. So I can, like, sort of just say whatever I want. Yeah. But these are fresh. No, I can actually differentiate between the ones that are old and the ones that are fresh. That's really cool. Like, the Dan Salvato, the person who made this, props to him for being so detailed in the art. It says in the credits who does the art, so. But Jesus, those are some deep cuts. Like, holy shit, what? Is she using the same knife? She has to have, like, some sort of good knife. Anyway. Alright, this is, I'm back. Oh, that was quick. Oh, well, I went back in time, but apparently you went forward. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patient. Josh, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Very good. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Celsius? Fahrenheit? Probably Celsius. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Phew. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. What show? And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Okay, Yuri, thanks. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah, please don't. You're always worried about me, Josh. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know I can keep up with this. Why don't you pour a cup of tea for each of us? Josh, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. You know, when you have so much weight on the front side, it hurts your back side. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Your chairs. You won't be bending over at your desk if you just lean back. I mean, you're shorter than me, and I can lean back perfectly fine. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly irregularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because She was actually going to say it. That's funny. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. You know about that old reading posture. Even when she's walking around. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. How does that go well with tea? Yuri and I sit against the wall. Teacups are aside. I don't think chocolate goes well with tea, but apparently my character does. As if we sync. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri's side's close until our shoulders are touching. Last time our shoulders weren't even touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Well, you're apparently oblivious to her massive chest hurting your posture, so. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Besides, now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Well, there's a lot of area to touch, so. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Doubt that, just throwing it out there. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her is fade away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Well, is this our book or hers? You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. And then this is the second picture for Act 1. I like how it's like sort of animated. You can see the dust particles. So yeah, she does have a clip on the right and left side of her hair. So hold on. Let's think of this reading position, alright? So we're basically looking directly at her because we can't see our own shoulder. So we're like, this is even worse than before. Like, we're basically in front of her. We're basically reading upside down here. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Well, Portrait of Markov upside down probably is just like as good as it is right side up. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. Reading upside down though. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation is completely natural. Oh yeah, I saw that part. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in my mouth. What kind of chocolate candy is that? Look at the size of that. That's like the size of my pinky. That's nothing. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Eh? And then, actually, funny thing, this happens in Act 1 as well. But the response is different, which we'll get to. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Josh? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Oh, shoot, the music stopped. That's not good. Ah! Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Josh. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my hand and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Oh, rip the teacup. This didn't happen in the first time. They just stayed. Josh. Oh, rip the lights. Hold on, I can't see. Alright, there. Yeah, I legitimately couldn't see with the way my laptop screen was positioned. Alright, that's better. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Josh. This is new. She didn't have that expression before. I can't calm down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Josh? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Surprised the main character doesn't get any feelings from that. Why is this happening to me? Oh, Jesus. I can't hear it, but I can feel it. Oh, Jesus. I can hear the laptop. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. Oh, that's new. Her eyes are like her pupils are dots now, and her actual eyes are like circles. That's also that's new. Just the that expression, or any expression with her eyes like that. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you, and then her eyes go back to normal. And now her eyes go hyper realistic, I would say. Ah. Oh, her eyes are blue, not purple. That's pretty cool. I wonder how they did this to make it like jitter like that, because that's actually honestly so creepy. Like, I'm really freaking out right now. Ah, I want to skip through a text as fast as possible. I don't want to look at this. Ah, I don't want to look. Where's Natsuki? She should be in the room. Oh, Monica obviously wasn't, but it's time to share poems. But she just, her will is absolute. She says something that happens. Seriously, where was Natsuki in all this? Because she was in the closet, right? Should have shown my poem to you first. Monica. Josh, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. That's a very bold first sentence to say to me. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I know that. Makes you think I don't. I already saw her cut herself, so I don't know why, but she seemed pretty easily excitable when she's around you. It shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets to... Alright, there. See? I knew it. I've known this ever since, like, halfway through the first act, with her one Badger poem. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. I saw it. I literally saw it. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school each day, like she has a collection or something. Well, I already knew that. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Oh, that's new. I didn't know that. Just assumed that, like... Oh, I didn't assume that. I just thought she did it because, I mean, stress reliever, I guess. I don't cut. I mean... I'm pretty sure people would do it. I don't know their like mentality behind it, but I assume it's for like stress relief. I didn't know it's like sexual thing. Might even be like a sexual thing. How would that be sexual? But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little time with me. I would, but the game won't let me. I've been saying that since Act 1. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Well, one of those statements is not true. It's the latter option. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright? Save me. I skipped the entire poem. I meant to click the scroller. But I know what the poem says anyway. It's like a glitched out poem in the last line's delete her, and it's implying to delete Yuri. But if you actually delete her here, nothing happens. It just breaks the game. So I was so angry because this was the first glitched poem, and I actually wanted to read it. But I actually also when you click, it doesn't immediately go there. She's staring at you. She's like, do it. I'm sorry, Monica, and I'm talking as the player here. I didn't anticipate on completely skipping over your poem. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. I already know. Anyway, here's Monica's running tip of the day. I wonder what it is. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thanks for reminding me for the second time, Monica. I wouldn't have done it without you. You never know when, who am I talking to? Me, the player. You already know that. You're not talking to the main character, you're talking to me. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Where's the... Is there a new thing? Where's it? I can hear you. There. It's done. The deed's done. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I just did. You should pay attention to your game files. Anything. I did it like that's the third time. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No problem, Monica. Much appreciated. Who should I show my poem to next, Yuri? She literally told me not to go to her, and I do it as soon after that. Jeez. I've been waiting for this. I know you have. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Josh? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Don't know. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Oh, did I skip something? You did a good job explaining. Oh, I don't know. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. I know. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Josh. Everything that you write's a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I know it does. Aha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. You can do that. Is that bad, Josh? No. I'm not being weird, right? No. I'm having a hard time than usual concealing my emotions. Now you're being weird. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Oh, this is different. Alright, wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. That's essentially what that is, by the way. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 years in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. That's really slow. That's essentially 1 second every 24 hours. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. How would that work? It ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. I don't know. I'm not going to think of it. A bolt head of holy snakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years, human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal. Breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, and breathing wheel. Wonderful poem, Yuri. 10 out of 10. You get a 3 in English. 3 BR. Ahaha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Ahaha. I'm okay. I'd like my pen back. I don't want you having it. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? When the music goes on, then I know it's back to normal. You can keep the poem, though. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Not Steve. Hate you so much. Hopefully your eyes don't burst out of your skull again. Yeah, just as I thought. Josh, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your own. You're wrong. I care more about her than you. Bitch. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Josh? Honestly. I thought agreeing a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Why are you in this club? What do you even do? Why do they exclude each other even more? This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Alright. Oh, I don't get to read her poem. I get the special poem, though. I don't get to read her poem. Huh. Yeah, let's read it. Damn. There's... I think... I'm not sure I mentioned it. I'll mention it when I do, like, secret ending. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contraction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. This is Sayori. This is literally Sayori. Jeez. What happens to the poem thing? Because I clicked the glitched one. Oh. Alright, guess we're not done yet. Jesus, my screen. It's tinted. I'm having such a hard time seeing right now. Okay, everyone. This is what it's like to look through Darth Vader's mask. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? At least the music's normal. Whoa, what is that? That sounds disgusting. It sounds like intestines. Just like someone gripping it. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. If I could see. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Jesus, that sounds honestly really disgusting. Do we really have to do something for the festival? The text box is blue. That's pretty cool. It's not like we can put anything together or anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Okay. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Is this a day where you don't get glitch text? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Josh joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. Well, we had one. Well, you did something to them. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this and at it the right way at all. Don't want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Wait, what? Oh, I better not be having a stroke. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Well, you don't have a choice. We do. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Josh? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Josh to agree with you like that just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Wait. Look, Monica, do you really think any of you joined the club with our people in mind? I didn't. I wanted to join because of Monica. Yuri never even talked until Josh joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. We know, no, wait. That's new. Well, I mean, I know why, but I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten to this in my playthroughs yet. And Josh isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. You can just change her, like physically, with the coding. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Josh want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against any new members or anything. Josh, why'd you even join this club for you? I've already said this. What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Well, it literally was a mistake for you. Eternal damnation. Purgatory. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Isn't it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. You have home. You have your father. Just throwing that out there. No, Josh. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, they could have just joined any star stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. Are you sure about that? I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Okay, you should check out your phrase. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. And rip your pupil. That's like when people scratch their corneas. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Josh? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. No, giving nothing's better than an indirect answer. I think you aren't even answering the question. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change, whoa, you're still dripping. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. You should stay in yours. So if you would like to help Monaco at the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Guarantee that's a lie. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Josh? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Josh before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. She doesn't? Alright, good. Okay, now I can finally speak to Monica. Is this the first time we've spoken, actually, like, without anyone else, like, in the room? That's pretty cool. Or no, the time before this, when we left, but this is different. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. Also, your eye stopped. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. I'm honestly confused about this scene right here, and I'll explain why after. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Josh, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Aha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Well, you're not real. I'm the only real person here. You just have, like, awareness of your reality. You know what I mean? Well, it's weird because, in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I know. I'm disappointed. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. It's been like 6. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. I already know. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Stop it. Aw, shit. What I'm confused about here is that at this point in time, Monica should be in control. But apparently not. I mean, she could talk with us as much as she wants. So the game at this point still has some, like, the game itself at this point still is in control. Or at the very least, it still has an influence. Because there was no script for that, clearly. So it had to end and get to the poem. But Monica also is somewhat in control because she was able to speak with us and create her own time, I guess. I don't know. It's really confusing. That's the only real point in the game that confuses me in terms of lore. But, yeah. Let's go nightgown. That's not Yuri. What? It started at 10? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, alright. I see. Let's see. Desperate. Uncanny. Unrestrained. Misfortune. Destiny. Ambient. Question. Waterfall. That's, oh, come on. Vibrant universe. Extraordinary. Oh, that's like the 10th. That's the third time it's messing up. Agonizing. Existence. Electricity. Fulgent. Are we gonna get no glitch text? Alright. Heaven's sake. Oh, there's Monica. I would write poems for Monica if I could. Hey Josh. Oh, that was quick. Already greeting me with your freaking hyperactive self. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Are we the only ones here? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Wait, what? Where is she? Ah. Is she really late again? Didn't consider as usual, Natsuki. Jesus. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say it like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man, when did you get here? I'm the last one here again. Well, piano was playing, so you're listening. Well, Josh just walked in too, so are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, I'm trying to make a time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. Oh, about that Natsuki. Wait, what happened? We were talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. I wasn't even here. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. So you talked sometime with Monica, and I was out of this. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out at the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Alright. Ahaha. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Did Monica, wipe your brain again? I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. What? Then I'd be outnumbered 4-1, just like the first act. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro too, you know. So I'm going to help too, and we'll make sure this is done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. Where were you? You, left for, 10 frames. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Josh, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans for today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Josh is engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Oh, Jesus. I saw your eyes change for a second. Thank you for understanding, Monica. She's totally thinking, I'm gonna fuck her up so soon. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? You do that every time. It would be different if you did not. Not at all. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Why would you say that? Thank you very much. Thanks very much sounds weird. There's one thing that can make you say this every time. Not to mention for yourself as well. As long as you don't spill it, Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. This is literally the same text as yesterday. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. This is literally the same exact thing as yesterday. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and this is different. Elegant and methodical. I'm pretty sure it wasn't methodical yesterday, but... Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Don't cut yourself. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in... Hopefully it doesn't take long this time. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Oh my god, are we gonna go do this again? Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go... Let's see. Are we literally doing this again? Most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ah, 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 ah. What's that noise? Are we literally going to do this again? I didn't know it would be twice in a row. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Use the corner and peer around it. Yuri, I swear, if it shows up again. Literally, the second day in a row. I honestly never. Wait, hold on. I should have. I'm pretty sure. No, the cuts look the same. They're the same. The cuts are the same. There's nothing different. That'd be cool if they changed places. And the ones from yesterday sort of like solidified. But all right, this is the. I didn't know this. Wait. What happened now? Okay. Rip my game. Oh wow, we're still in the hallway now. We didn't go back to the club room. Also, your pupils. Never cross your eyes back to look in your skull. It was stuck that way. Wait. How did I? Sorry. I just had a really weird deja vu. That's not really deja vu. Because every single, like, deja vu is not something happens. It happens again. Or you think that something happened. It's like you feel that like something has happened before, and it's not like consecutive days. It's something that hasn't happened that you felt like has happened. Why does everyone mistake deja vu? This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Well, it has. I've seen it yesterday. My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just start spending time together. Well, I already do. I mean, and you show that. Wait, what? Everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. This is about your behaviors. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a little bit younger, I think I'd come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating about those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. Oh, I know that. And the way I can't control myself when I'm too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. Why does the lion have to be like this? But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to this club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. That's not good. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Josh? Is it me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Oh, the music stopped. Alright. She's always been a sweetheart since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, your eyes changed. If you say you're not crazy and give that expression, please tell me I'm not. Couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Well, she probably is now. Actually, there's no piano, so. But we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh, alright. Is it just gonna be like this? Wait a second. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. I see her eyes, like, appearing slowly. We can stay here until the club ends. Oh, Jesus. Your eyes changed. I wasn't even looking. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. Aha. That was a joke. Are you sure? Just a joke. I do like knives, though. I already knew that. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. Oh, it happened again with the hyper-realistic guys. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Oh, that's new. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. Okay. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Oh, that happened again. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Josh. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Monica, you're in the way. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that art pathetic child. Oh, she's going in front of the text. I'm going to have to read this quick. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Okay, Yuri. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the Literature Club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Now we get to a happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that for me, Josh? Oh, I can't read it now. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. It's been hour 35. Went way longer than I want to, but yes, that's what games do to you. So, I'm gonna check 404. That was my edit. So yeah, nothing new. Yeah. So I'm not doing our recording today, but tomorrow I don't think we'll finish actually. Jesus. I'm gonna have to wait another week to finish this game. That's annoying, but so be it. So yeah, we'll finish in tomorrow. We'll most likely finish Act 2. I want to do something special with Act 3. So I'll wait till next week to do Act 3. Or maybe next week Sunday, because I might have something Saturday, but yep. Wait, oh yeah, this was before the poem. Alright. So yeah, the game's obviously fucked at this point, like nothing can restore it, so we're just gonna try and yeah, we're just gonna try and continue through it. So yep.